Ooh, hello there, my fellow miners and crafters. GoodTimesWithScar here, and welcome back to the wonderful worlds of Hermits and Crafting. And in our last episode, we opened Leaf Your Diamonds here in the Brown Market District, and we had one awesome fireworks spectacular. And I just had to, one more time, launch a few more fireworks before we shut down the fireworks facility. And oh, aren't those beautiful? I love Minecraft fireworks. They're just so amazing. Look at them all. Ah, I just love them. You can just enjoy that quick fireworks show. And if you want to see the real one, definitely check out the last episode. And Leaf Your Diamonds is now officially open. So let's head over to Scar's Frontier Outpost to work on our base. So my friends, I was flying away and I came up with the idea that what if we had a shop called Scar's Fireworks Spectacular Services. That's right, a shop where you could hire Scar to put on one amazing fireworks show for you. Wouldn't that be kind of cool? Maybe you have a milestone or a big build you want commemorated by a big fireworks show to have, maybe a shop opening or something like that. As you can see, here is the actual firework launcher. As you can see, it's super rudimentary. It's just a circuit. A looping circuit. It's got the dispensers and some timers for different things. Very rudimentary. Some ways you can really beef it up with a finale sequence and all sorts of cool stuff. But I don't know. When I'm in the Brown District, all I can think about is diamonds and how I can get diamonds. So maybe we could do that. It might be kind of fun. I don't know if anybody would really buy services, but it would be something fun. So let me know. Let me know if we should do that. Let's head back to our base. All right, and welcome back to Scar's Frontier Outpost. And this is where we're going to be working today. We're going to be taking a break from the courthouse to work on our underground area of Scar's Frontier Outpost. All must bow down to Jelly as they pass. And we're moving into the main area here. And you remember our wolves, the wolves that were delivered from Derp, of course. So we need to display these in a proper way. So we need to get them outside of our cage, but we don't want them to run away, of course, because they're untamed. And so I'm thinking if they were positioned around these areas around the chuck wagon, protecting the residents of the camp from, wild animals and bandits, of course. So the question is, how do we display them outside of the boats without them running away? So I don't know, like leads aren't an option, of course, but what other Minecraft wizardry things can you guys come up with to display these? Or if you have any other ideas we could do with the wolves. I don't want to tame them. Like, I like the idea of wild wolves. So let me know. Give me some of your thoughts. I know you guys are awesome at this game and you guys come up with amazing ideas. So help me with that. Like, I'm totally lost at the moment on what to do with that. But let's head down into Scar's base, survival base, Scar Industries, Scar Corp. Scar Limited? I don't know, something around over here, but this is kind of our survival base area. And as you can see, this is what we built on our recent live stream. We have some dirt and a little bit of plant life growing through the ceiling, which I really love. And we built up some little supporting structures. What I love about this design is it really incorporates a little stone, a little bit of the mesa, a little dirt, a little plant life, but we have so much to do in here. And that's what I want to work on today. So let's dive right into it. And the last things we worked on, of course, in here was our Minecart Station and our storage room. So there's our storage room, and Cub just magically just made that thing appear out there. I have suspicions that he's been a wizard, but I feel like he is. All of a sudden, this just appears out of nowhere. Oh, I love Cub. Anyway, as you guys can see, this is kind of a really basic layout of the room. So what I want to work on in today's episode is getting a giant smelter built up there. I want to continue the minecart track all the way down to here where we could possibly do another bridge, something along those lines. So it looks like minecarts go across here and, deliver supplies and things of that nature. Over on this section right here, we're going to do kind of a large faux minecart track in our next episode. And that's going to actually receive via redstone and actual minecarts, supplies from the mines like diamonds and all the good things that come out of mines. So why don't we just dive right into it? And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start bringing this track all the way down to there. And there we go. We have our minecart track assembled and ready to go. So what I've been thinking about in this little section right here, what if we take our minecart track and extend it all the way down and then build a bridge and then have like a steam train pushing, some big, train car full of supplies like logs and, diamond ore and all sorts of cool stuff up into our storage room. So we have that across this area. I think that would be really cool. We might be able to do it. We'll see how everything works out in the end. That might be awesome. So in this little section right across here, as you can see, this will be a corridor leading into the Minecart Station. And then that corridor hallway will also connect over there. So I think that'll be really cool for there. Now in this area, I'm not 100% sure, but what I was thinking about is that Cubfan wants to do spoilers all the way across here. And then there'll be a big spoiler over there. So that will lead us to need to do something right here. And what I'm thinking about is maybe a big dock with a crane, and then in there we could build like something really cool along there and spoilers and things. So I think that might be really cool. So we'll see how that works out depending on what Cubfan decides with everything. But I think that could be really fun. So as you can see, in this little area over here is where we're going to build our smelter. So why don't we just grab out a couple supplies here, grab out a little bit of polished andesite, and grab out a couple extra little things, a little scaffolding block. And let me grab out one other thing here, and that's some logs. Awesome. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to start adding some blocks like this. So I want to continue the theme of our oak logs, and we're going to have those extended upwards like so. But what we're going to do here is we're going to connect it. Let's see. Why don't we replace that real quick and then run this all the way across here like this. There we go. Looking good, my friends, looking good. And then we'll pull this guy upwards like that, similar to what we've done over there. This will just be, I think this will be a single block instead of that double block. I think we're going to do that. I think that'll look nice. And now we can grab out our andesite. So let me replace that, bring you back into my life. And then I'm going to connect it right there. Nice. I love it. So I'm going to connect that like so. And then I'm going to grab out myself a stair. So put up a stair right there and right there. I wish my inventory was bigger, but unfortunately that's not a thing. And then we can sneak over here. I'm just going to put a sneaky block back here. And then I'm going to sample that and bring it on up. So I'm going to bring this up to about 2 blocks like so. And then I'm going to put a block on top of here. And then what we can do is we can kind of bring this up here like this, cut that across there. I'm just going to bring that up maybe 2 or 3 times. Oh, hello, you're in my way. You're in my way. We're getting up a little high right now, and I don't want to get too high because then we're going to get a little crazy and mess with our design up here. So I want to keep this in kind of a reasonable height. So we'll see. We'll see about getting that too high, but I think we're okay for now. Then I'm going to place one more block right there. Okay, I think that's enough to work with. I think that's enough to work with for now. So give me some thoughts here. Give me some thoughts in the comments here. How are we doing? Why don't we grab out some half slabs? And you know, it probably would have been smarter to just put the things that we need in the inventory and then get the things that we don't need for a little while out of the inventory. But you know, that would have meant pre-planning and stuff and, you know, and stuff. All right, awesome. So next thing we're gonna do, place that down in the center like so and put that on top of it like that. And goodbye, Cubfan, have a great time. Oh, wait, yep, bye Cubfan too. There we go. Let's see, why don't we grab out this and we're gonna place that, let's see, let's do this like this. I'm gonna do that like that, awesome. So right now we're working on the actual smelter. So the smelting will take place like this. So once we get a furnace up here, it'll be a little bit easier for you guys to demonstrate. And a lot of this was done in Scarland and more of a tutorial base. So we're kind of whipping through this pretty quick, but it gives you guys a good idea. Why don't we use this as a scaffolding? I mean, hopper scaffolding is all the rage that I hear these days. So put that right there. And then these guys go like this, connect an extra chest up there. Nice little hardcore action right there. Look at that. Scar's got the moves today. There we go. And then put that right there. And let me sneak on over to the other side and put that. So this is the same furnace system that we have in Scarland in about 2 or 3 locations. And I love it. It's super simple. It's super cheap. And it doesn't require a lot of time dealing with, you know, nonsense redstone stuff that we just don't like. So we can just not do that. But you know, like I can't say that I don't like redstone. I like redstone. Redstone's okay. It's just that I'm not super great at it. And maybe someday I'll like fully learn the ways of the redstone. But for now, I just keep it super duper simple. We will be doing a little bit of redstone in our next episode, so don't be worrying about that. But we will be doing a little bit there. And it seems like I'm using every block other than dirt for scaffolding today. Let's see, then I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna go 1, 2, and 3, and that's as high as we're gonna go. I'm calling it right there. We're not gonna get any higher than that. I think that's gonna be good. We'll have to make some modifications here and there, but for the most part, I think that'll be pretty good. Let me clear that out. There we go. Cut that down. And there we go. I think that's okay. Let me build up this side and I'll be right back. And there we go, my friends. Got that assembled and ready to go. Let's see. What we're gonna do over here is we're just going to kind of bring this up like this. You know, you might be noticing that We're just using andesite at the moment. And that is correct, my friends, but don't worry, we will be adding some more detail with any of these builds. What I like to do is just start with a simple block like that, and then we can mix in some different stone textures and things of that nature. It just makes things a little less complicated when you're trying to visualize, you know, a design if you just start with one block. And we'll click that like that. And how are we doing? Looking good, my friends. I'm loving that. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to fill up this entire backside with cobble. And there we go. We have our cobble in the back end there. And I think that looks pretty cool. I like that design. So what we can do here is be able to put in, you know, cobble or different things like that into this box and to dispense down into the furnace. And then over here, we'll have our fuel source being funneled into here. And then the good stuff gets sent down into this box over there. If you were super cool, you might have this be transported over to that area. But I guess that's just how much we're going to have. All right. So first thing we're going to do over here. So this is going to be, I'm going to count this as 1. And then that is 2, then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I think, so that's 8. Let me jump down here and just get a basic idea how that looks. What I think we're going to do is we're going to bring that up one more block. Now, the reason being is I want this to have a really nice high ceiling in this area. It's underground, so we're not going to have really any natural light. So I think that's important to run that up to about 9 blocks like so. And then this is the 9th block. Then start running these guys across here like that. And then let me get this and scaffold out a little bit. Now, we're going to have to cut back a little bit on all of this. So we're gonna have to cut back a little more on our ceiling. So we're not gonna have a huge clearance between the top, but I think that's gonna be definitely perfectly fine going across there like that. And now let's scaffold our way back down, and having all these decorative beams in this room will really highlight the room. Now I'm thinking about doing milk chocolate in the back corners here and there, and I think that'll look really cool. So let's jump back over to this area over here, and then we'll bring that up to that 9th block again, and then we'll see how this all kind of highlights together. There we go. And then let me scaffold on over here, drum this all the way across here. It looks like we're gonna need to go up one more block like that, connect it across, bring up that one more block, and then this, of course, will go across all the way down, and then that block will come and meet with it. So I think that definitely, yes, there we go, my friends, definitely coming together well. And then the ceiling, we're gonna have definitely a lot of fun coming up with what we wanna do back there. So next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna head on back over here. Why don't we get out our favorite thing in the world, and that's a scaffolding, and let's talk about cats. That's right, cats. I've been on the server, I love cats. Everybody knows the server, I like cats in real life. And on the server, of course, we have, you know, lots of cats. Main real reason I have a lot of cats is because they're useful. They're supposed to be useful anyway. And they're supposed to protect you from the creepers. That's right, they're supposed to be the cat defense force, protecting us against creepers and all sorts of things that choose to do us harm. But they're not doing their job, my friends. They're not doing their job at all. I've had multiple attacks at the tree farm, them just walking right by the cats. And them, I mean the creepers. And they just walk right by those creeper inspectors. They just walk right by. Bob, the creeper building inspector, just walks right by them, you know, pays no nether mind to these cats. And just a few minutes ago, a wild, you know, creeper came out of nowhere and, you know, did his deed. And the cats were just like licking their paws, you know, just lick, lick. And it's like, where were you guys? And it's just, they're nowhere to be found. And I thought we had an arrangement. I clean your box of poop and you protect me from creepers. It's an arrangement we've come together to make, and they're failing once again at it. What can we do, my friends? So that is one of the designs. So what I'm thinking is eventually when we work on our roof, we'll bring down some stone through in these little corners right there. I think that'll look very, very cool. So give me 1 second. Let me start bringing down a couple of these columns and wrap some more of these oak logs across, and I'll be right back. And we're making progress, my friends. I think things are looking good, and I'm excited about what we're gonna do in this corner over here. And as we work on this next little section here, why don't we talk about it? So what we're gonna do over here is we're gonna count up about two blocks like so. And what we're gonna do is we're going to place a little milk chocolate right about there, looking delicious. All right, and then we're gonna place this and that like so. Why don't we grab out just a little bit of scaffolding? There we go, looking good. So, let's see if we can. Okay, this is always annoying. I'm just gonna have to take out this block and then sneak back over here. Sometimes these guys can be a little tricky, but there we go. I think we'll be oak. Well, if I can stay on my scaffolding, my friends, that may make the difference here. So then let me remove this block, and then let's talk about that back corner. So like I've been saying, we're gonna have a minecart built up here, and then inside that minecart will be a chest. And then the chest will have, you know, another little system back there with some redstone that will have the minecart go down into the mines and then come back up, dispense out the diamonds and gold and stuff into that chest, you know, and then deliver it and then head back down into the mine that we'll build down there. So I think it'll be a really cool system that we'll have right there. It's very similar, once again, like I said, to the one we did in Scarland. There's not a lot of changes I really want to make other than aesthetical changes. So that's it worked there, so why don't we do it again? It's a perfect system. It's super simple and works. The only thing I think we can do different is make it look awesome. So I think that'll be really cool. So then we're going to connect this to there and let it know we just, how about we jump up here and we add just one, oh, hello, you're not supposed to be there. I'm looking for a slab, my friend, looking for a slab. There you are, slabs. I knew you were hiding from me. All right, cut that down and head up here and let's see. Okay, we don't have a lot of this left, but this is what I want to do is I want to bring these across here like that. That's something like that. I don't know, maybe not, maybe not. Why don't we jump back down? Why don't we grab just a little bit more milk chocolate? Let's see if we have any in this box. No, we don't. So why don't we head over here and we're gonna grab some of that. Beautiful. And let's get back up there and just kind of see where we can go. So why don't we get back up here? We're really creating a nice little modern art sculpture here today, aren't we? Okay, I have an idea. Here we go. All right, here we go. So we're gonna bring these blocks here like this, okay? That looks kind of cool, doesn't it? And then what we can do is we can connect these to there, okay? And then on this back side, let's see if we can even get back there. There we go, cut back around here. It looks like it's getting a little dark, my friends. And we're doing kind of building in some uncharted territory over here, unlit, super ugly. And then back on this side, what we can do is cut this across here like, oh shoot, we're getting really close to that. I think we're gonna be okay. Because all we need to do is just build the mace up around this, and it might even add an extra little challenge. So we'll see about that. We can always adjust things a little bit. Then why don't we sneak back here, clear out all of our scaffolding. There we go. Looking good, my friends. Awesome, I love that. So next thing we can do is we can take this arch here, and then from this pole right here, once we work on this room, we can do another arch connecting to here. And I think that would look absolutely beautiful. So the next thing we need to do is start filling in some of these tunnels. So what we need to do is we need to bring these guys all the way upwards. So we bring these up so that they meet flush with this one. So we'll bring that all the way up like that, connect that to there, boom. And then, okay, so why don't we do this? It is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll do it on the 5th block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on this 5th block right here, we bring this across here like that. So something like that. I think that would look pretty cool. So like, once again, my friends, let me start bringing up some of these poles and I'll meet you in just 1 second to work on the detailing. And things are looking pretty good. We got some more poles built up and ready to go. And I worked out a design for this area. So there isn't like a spot where you like dip down and have to step over a stair using these stair pattern across here. So what I've done is I've actually reversed the pattern that we had in here. And then this one's reversed on that side. So they all kind of meet up like that. As you can see how they both meet up together right here, and it works out. So these stairs that make up the rail don't, you know, reverse and mess around. And I think that looks pretty good. All right, my friends. So as you can see, I put some spruce in the back here. Got a little milk chocolate back there, looking very delicious. So we're gonna put this up to here and click that along and a jump bomb back down. Awesome. And then what we're gonna do is I'm gonna slip in a little back there. And then also on these back ends, let's see. Oh, right here. I forgot a little of this right there. Nice. I love that. Awesome. Okay. So back in here. So what I want to do is I want to kind of bring this down to here like that, cut that across there like that, but I'm feeling a little adventurous, my friend. So I'm going to put down a couple extra blocks and then run that all the way up there like that. And I kind of like that. I kind of like that, my friend. So why don't we just jump up here, scaffold our way up to the top and just kind of see about adding some additional detail up here. So, I'm almost considering only making this a 2-block radius, but so if we brought this across here like this, so if we brought this all the way right here, grab out a couple extra and then connect it to there, then this section up here, kind of considering going around there like that, and maybe even removing some of this extra wood up here and making it look like, you know, the rocks kind of like built in and around it. I think that might, yes, that's better. That works better as a perspective. So, you know, you don't want the bigger section like this to be up at the top. that will throw your perspective off and make it look a little wonky, and you don't want wonky things. No, you don't. So what we could do here is, sneak onto this side and then add another, pole going upwards like this, like so. So bring that one up there. And then as you can see, we can do that exact same pattern. So we can connect it right about there and then run that all the way across here like that. And then cut that out, and then we can do something going across there. I think that'll look really cool, but what I want to work on more is the ceiling. So the ceiling is kind of where I want to put my focus at the moment. So I'm going to put down some supplies in the inventory, and I want to kind of go scaffold up and see what we can make of ourselves up here. So what I'm thinking about is in this area right here. So let me get some good scaffolding going. Awesome. Put that right there. Add an extra block right there. Beautiful. Okay. So what I'm thinking about is something like this. So let me know when I'm getting a little too wild here, and let me know when I need to back off a little bit, but I'm just going to add a couple blocks like this, just a little something here and there. We could even cut out this. Hello, that's not going to work. We can cut out that and then put that right about there. And then, okay, this is when we might get a little adventurous. So the ceiling wise, it would be really cool to have a very organic ceiling similar to what we've done in the other room. The reason being is I think we can do some fun things. So if we just start kind of, mixing in a little stone even around our pillars, even though we put down those pillars, I think this could look kind of cool actually. So yeah, see how we do that? I'm just going to work on one little section, give you guys kind of an idea and some inspiration for your own builds. And then I'm going to cut out and kind of work on this off camera. But as you can see, and then we can maybe add some, we could always add some stalactites and some stalagmites, all of those wonderful things. I always think about stalagmites and stalactites and cave things and stuff like that. I have this old record from when Disneyland had an attraction called Nature's Wonderland, or Mine Train Through Nature's Wonderland. That is the correct name of the ride. And the narrator of the ride, this is back in like the 50s, and he's like, and they go through the old nature's wonderland, through the stalagmites and stalactites. So whenever we say that when we're making caves, I always think of that. This guy's hilarious. Like, I think he eventually is the guy who did the narration for Big Thunder Mountain. I'm pretty sure he did. But you'll find some other classics like the Witch's Paint Pots or the Twin Sister Falls. It's just hilarious if you listen to the old recording. It's from like 1950, I believe. No, 1950. The park wasn't even opened in 1950. It was from like 1956. I don't know, somewhere around then. I'm not 100% sure when that attraction opened. I feel kind of bad not knowing, but it's definitely pretty funny. That's where I always get Natural Arch Bridge, because you cross over. He's like, and here we go, crossing above Natural Arch Bridge. It's got, a little pioneer accent, I suppose. Okay, so as you can see, I think that's looking pretty good. And if I take out one of this, a little cobblestone wall, and bring that across there like that, connect that like so, boom, there we go. Looking good, my friends. I'm loving it. I think that'll be pretty cool. So as you can see how we did this? We kind of like loop it around some of these poles. It gives it kind of a little organic feel, like the whole structure's alive and it's maybe retaking the cave. Who knows, but we'll see where it takes us. So let me incorporate this design all the way across, and I'll meet you in just 1 second. And that is our ceiling complete and ready to go. We got a little bit of plant life, a variety of different stones coming through there, and I think that looks pretty cool. Now, wait. I just realized I got a little bit of bird poop dripping off of that post there. But anyway, down through this hallway through here is where we're going to finish up today. So we're going to take this and we're going to extend that all the way down to the platform. And there we go. We have our pathway built up, and I worked on this little corridor through here. These blank walls definitely need some more pizzazz, and I have a couple ideas, but we'll work on some other things till we get to that point. So what we're doing here is we're just kind of building these up along here. So we'll cut that in there like so, cut that out. And then we can go boom and a bam across there, and then jump up like so, and head up here. So then we can grab onto this guy, connect that across like that, and then bring that over there, bring that all the way onto this. Oh, hello, there we go. And then let's see. Why don't we take our milk chocolate and we'll bring that across here. And then let's bring this one all the way. Let's cut that piece out. And then bring that one across. There we go. We're getting there, my friends. We got to do some cleanup in this little section right about there. But for the most part, we're getting there. So then we can head over here. And I like this. It kind of creates a nice two-tone effect with our different woods, giving it a bit more of a presence along there. And I'll work up here a little bit more by adding some stones and different things like that. We'll definitely get to that, like cleaning this up, but I want to kind of keep moving in this area. So then we go like this. There we go. Bring that all the way across there like that. And then in this interior, like we said, I'm really making a mess of that. I'm going to come back there. Don't worry. Don't worry about that. Let's see. If I had just a little bit of scaffolding, that would be nice. Yeah, that side over there is driving me crazy. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn my back on it. And then almost done. We've almost got it. We can bring that across there like that. Boom and a bam. And then I'm just going to put that there to stand on. Never mind. I lied about that. There we go. Put that across there. Put that down. And let's take a look at how we're doing. How are we doing? There we go, guys. Look at that. Oh, I absolutely love it, except for that. And then over here, this needs just a quick bit of pizzazz. There we go. Boom. There we go. And then eventually this will be our future walkway that will lead us into this area. And we'll have this area all cleaned up and looking very, very beautiful. There we go. I have all sorts of cool ideas. Maybe a couple little columns coming out there like that. And there we go, my friends. I hope you enjoyed today as we finally started to freshen up our interior cave of our survival base. We have our smelter ready, and we worked on our minecart track and coming up with ideas for our future builds. And there we go, my friends. So hopefully you enjoyed today. And if you did, a like rating would be much appreciated. And until next time, this has been Good Times with Scar, and we'll see you later. Why is there just cactuses in here? Where are my minecarts? I have a cactus farm now. Oh my gosh, there it is. Success, my friends. We'll see you later.